Augsburg has more than 2,000 years of rich history to look back on. There are so many old wooden models in the museum. Some of them show the Augsburg Town Hall in the past.
We know for sure that there was a town hall in the late Middle Ages. With the expansion of the city and through evolution in culture, the requirements of a town hall changed. Town halls have continually had to adapt to these changing needs. Sometimes large sections were rebuilt. Sometimes they remained the same for centuries. The Augsburg Town Hall was rebuilt by Elias Hull in the city's golden age during the Renaissance.
The original town hall had an irregular front, different roof lines, and it only had one tower. The new town hall, as we know it today, is symmetrical and it has 2 towers with onion-shaped domes.
Now you're probably asking yourself why the model in the museum doesn't have any towers. Well, these towers were added afterwards at Elias Hull's request, since they were what gave the building its gracious splendor. The models here allow you to see what needed to be changed when finishing the building to make it even more impressive.
In all cultures, models have always been used to allow the average citizen, who's not an architect, to visualize the final product. Architects still use models today. Whenever a new building is planned, they start with the so-called small working models, which are not refined or even particularly nice looking. Here they experiment and observe, an ongoing process, allowing changes along the way, which will not be complete until the so-called draft design is finished.
It is amazing to see these models that are almost 400 years old in the museum. Elias Hull was a true artist. Do we know much about him?
He was the architect of the Renaissance in the city of Augsburg. Look over there. There's a picture of him hanging there. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Hello, visitors. Welcome. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elias Hull. I was born in 1573 here in Augsburg. My father was a builder and he trained me in the building trade as well. He taught me everything he knew.
I heard you were a very hard-working man. You even traveled to Italy to get inspiration from some Italian role models.
That's right. I believe the Italian architects and artists were ahead of their time. Today, they would be considered real trendsetters. By 1602, my hard work had earned me the position of the Werkmeister, or foreman of Augsburg. It was a tremendous honor, you know.
It's again because you became a Protestant.
That's true, sadly. I was demoted to the role of city geometer just because I had changed my faith.
That seems ridiculous, but the town hall looks so amazing. What else did you build in Augsburg?
I was responsible for the Zeughaus, which is the city's arsenal, and built the 2 gates, Wertachbrücker Tor and Rotes Tor. I also redesigned the Perlachturm. I was very proud of that tower, yes, and much more.
I've heard of all of these. Your buildings are still important landmarks in the city of Augsburg today.